When you're looking for a new house, what factors do you consider? Is it the price, location, or the people? Yeah, that's normal. But if you ever think about the subsurface condition of your potential dream house, the subsurface condition can be an important factor to think about when selecting the perfect location for your house. Ignoring unfamiliar subsurface condition can result in financial losses, as demonstrated in Tepozanes, Mexico. I don't know how to pronounce this, so sorry and correct me if I'm wrong. But before you get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and bell down below. Mexico City was hit by an earthquake on September 19, 2017. One of the areas heavily impacted was this location, as a housing estate developed by Infonavit. Infonavit is a financial institution initially set up to assist workers in buying houses. However, during the 1980s, Infonavit also expanded its operation into housing estate development. A few days after the earthquake, the residents of Lebozanes asked the government about the fate of their damaged houses. In response, the government revealed that there had been cracks with varying degrees of land subsidence occurring locally crossing the Infonavit-built housing estate since 2015. These cracks, caused by land subsidence, are frequently found in Mexico and are known as grietas. The consequence of land subsidence became even worse due to the earthquake that happened in 2017. Based on these facts, the government claimed that Infonavit is responsible for the damages since 2015. It is possible that with better construction, subsidence might not have compromised the strength of the houses, reducing their vulnerability to collapse during an earthquake. Infonavit took a different approach in response to the situation. They decided not to offer insurance for land subsidence due to concern about potential government policy fraud, such as groundwater extraction, which could also contribute to land subsidence. However, Infonavit still provided some financial assistance to residents who were eligible for housing credit and met specific criteria for sudden land subsidence. This decision was made because the land subsidence caused even more severe damage to the structures, and there was a worry that residents might misuse the fund for repairs or abandon their property investments. This could potentially lead to a credit crisis and losses for Infonavit. It is clear that the financial assistance provided by Infonavit is just for business. Because in nature, the land subsidence occurs slowly, but there's an example of a sudden land subsidence, one of those in the Kars area. So, who's to blame? I don't know, but Infonavit made an error by failing to recognize the unique land subsidence issue in Tepozanes. Tepozanes used to be a large, shallow lake that left behind a specific type of mudstone called yaboncillo. Yaboncillo are highly compressible and can hold a significant amount of water. The weight of the buildings on the surface caused the land to sink. Therefore, Infonavit, as a property developer, failed in selecting the best location and appropriate engineering techniques to address the land subsidence. On the other hand, the government also made an error by allowing Infonavit to build housing estate in Tepozenes. So, the unclear geological information ultimately affects the residents of US Tepozenes. Well, maybe the situation at US Tepozenes can provide some insight for all of us, especially if we want to invest in property. In this case, buying a house from developers. Many factors can be considered, and one of them is the geological aspect of subsurface condition. To gain a deeper understanding of this topic, I recommend you checking out chapter 3 on this book by Adam Pobiti and Amy Donovan. So, thank you for watching this video and see you on the next video. Bye.